Hello, Steve Arts 89. Well, after all the drama over the Star Trek 4K release fail, we finally have some good news. Taika Waititi has apparently been removed from the next Thor project. This is great. Now, I didn't know much about him before he did Ragnarok. I just assumed he would do a good version because everyone seemed to like him. But he obviously doesn't understand superheroes, doesn't understand Thor, and basically likes to watch superhero movies to laugh at them because he made them into a joke and he made the characters into a joke and he ruined them, and it was unbearable to watch. It was like the mentality of a 15-year-old teenage boy who, whenever anything deep, meaningful, important, or emotional, came anywhere near to being realized, it went to like a fart joke or something. Like that was the level of sophistication to that film. It was just awful, and I hated it. I went in expecting Thor 3, and I got Superman 3. It was awful, and when I heard he was coming back for the next film, I was like, really? If that film made money, it's only because people were expecting a Thor film and they expected him to do a good job. And that's part of the problem. Everyone basically attends the next film based on the last film, and sometimes a worse film will do better because the one before was great and everyone saw it on video or on TV and then was like, I'm going to go see the next one, and they go see it, and by the time they realise it's trash, they're already paid and they're in it. So yeah, I was not expecting anything good from Love or Thunder, and it sounds like it turned out exactly how I thought it was going to be, which is just all a bunch of over-the-top ADHD comedy trash, just rubbish, just joke after joke after joke, and no actual character or development or anything happening, just one sort of adolescent juvenile joke after another, and stripping Thor down, humiliating him, and all this rubbish. And I thought, why would they let him do this again? And then I heard he was going to do the next one. I'm like, well, wow, they must just love destroying these characters. They must really believe that comics and comic book characters and superheroes are jokes and trash, and they're just to be laughed at, and they can't be taken seriously. Like DC and like the Snyderverse sort of idea of superheroes is that they're like gods, and they have that sort of level of complication and difficulty managing these superpowers, whereas Marvel sort of Disney treats them as a joke. It's something to laugh at, a bunch of silly superhero characters. That's sort of the way they do it. So I thought, well, that's how the next film's going to go. So I'm so glad to hear they've removed him, but I really don't understand why they're still letting him do the next Star Wars film. He's going to ruin it in the same way. He's going to make a total joke out of the characters. He said clearly he will wreck our mythos in a minute, and he did. He ruined Thor, and now he's going to ruin Star Wars, which is already a mess. So I just don't understand why you'd remove him from one project but let him work on the other. I guess the contracts have already been signed. I don't know. Maybe they just can't get out of it, and they could get out of the next Thor because they hadn't actually signed him to it yet because he hadn't finished the last one. I don't know. But I was just so happy when I was like, wow. As much as I do fear there's some alt-right sort of influence to the things that are being promoted in particularly like superhero films, Marvel and Disney and all that lately, a lot of the backlash I think is actually winning, and you get things like Batgirl being deleted, cancelled, and firing the Red Sonja actor, getting rid of the feminist non-binary director who was going to do that, and having like a Caucasian actress come in and play the role with red hair instead of the black actress that they had before. Seeing things be reversed, and some of it I think is actually for the better because they were mistakes, but why are they doing it? Are they doing it because they're really focusing on what works for the film and it's about integrity and doing the right thing? Or are they just responding to all the alt-right crying and ringing and everything? It's sort of hard to tell. And with Taika, it's just another thing that's happening I think is good. They're getting rid of someone that doesn't work. I think they're getting the right idea. I just hope it's all for the right reasons and not just to cater to, the squeakiest, loudest wheel, which is all the right-wing alt-right, right-wing sort of toxic man babies who have always been the loudest But yeah, I'm going to go. Feel free to share, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think. I'm just happy he's gone. I would like the next Thor movie to be a decent superhero film. It can have some levity, it can have some humor, it can be funny, but it shouldn't be a joke. And the characters shouldn't be jokes. And that's what he did to them. And I want him gone. And I don't want him to do the same thing to Star Wars. I don't understand how they're leaving him in charge of that. It doesn't make any sense. I'm going to go.